This is Parker with Whitetail Gearhead, and today I'm reviewing the Helium 3-pack climbing sticks, which I got in the other day. And I've already used them, so this is not an unboxing. But I got these in because I wanted to try these, and they were recommended by Greg on his G2 Outdoors channel. And I want to tell you, I really like these sticks. Greg has a video on how to modify them and cut them down. But if you have a kind of a short walk somewhere, these sticks can get you as high as you possibly want. And just to give you a few specs on them, out of the box without the strap on it, they are 2.9 pounds each for each stick. With the strap, I weighed it for you guys. I weighed these with the straps on them, and each stick is 3 pounds and 4 ounces, and that would be a total of 9 pounds and 12 ounces. So the lightweight guys may not go for this, and I do know that Tether just came out with some new 1 pound sticks, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, what I've done for a lightweight option. But anyway, on these, the step, they have really nice steps on them that just fold up, but then when you're at the tree, when you mount them, you pull them out, and it kind of, I got the one with 3 steps that are not so far apart. They're about, well, let's see, the steps are, I got these because it has 3 steps. I'm not a really tall guy, and it's about 13.5 inches between each step. And that's what I wanted, to have a kind of a short step in between the 3 steps. So these come out, and from here to here is 10 inches. And also the length of it, they are 30 inches long. And their weight rating is 300 pounds. And they're made of aluminum. And I just love them. And I found that if I don't have far to go to hunt, and I want to bring these, then I just made a rope, and right here tied like a cinch knot, or like a fisherman's knot, or some call it like a uni knot. And you can just throw that on your back. Of course, you have your backpack on, but you can throw this on your back and carry that with you. And the weight's kind of distributed. It's an easier way to carry it than what I tried was tying it to my backpack, and it was just a little rough tied to my backpack. But if you tie your little rope on there and throw it around your back, to me that seems to work pretty good. So that's the Helium Hawks. I do like them, but I wanted an option to where I wouldn't cut these up and mess them up, but I could repurpose the 3 buttons on them, strap buttons, and I could repurpose these right here, which you see I've taken them off, but I could repurpose these that go against the tree. So what I came up with, Sean Outdoor Adventures, I'll put his link below to his channel, but I got the idea from him. And just a disclaimer, if you do any modifications yourself, you're taking your own risk. And I'm not telling you to do this. This is just my lightweight climbing method that I got from Sean's Outdoors. So I'll go ahead and show what I did. Unstrap this, I have them on my bag. I mean, if you're using the Helium Hawks with a climbinator, you can get really high with those things. And for new people like me to saddle hunting, the Helium Hawks really feel safe. It's like you're climbing a ladder, and you can get pretty high. Just spacing them in between each other, you can get 15 or so feet high, but then you would have to use the climbinator to get higher with it. So what I did, and I'm going to link it below, is I made some climbing sticks like Sean did on his channel, and he gives the instructions. I'll put it in the link below. But this is the stick that Sean came up with, and it's very light. I could hike a couple miles somewhere with this lightweight gear, with my tethered Phantom platform and these three on the back of my backpack. It almost feels like they're not even there. So here's the specs on these. You see I have a button on one side, and this is a square aluminum tube. And this is 9 inches long, but it goes against a tree like this, and then you put your aider on it, and you keep going up. But look at Sean's video, you see how he did that. So these weigh, get this guys, these only weigh, let's see, without the strap, it's only 8 ounces. With the strap not on it. With the strap, each stick is 13 ounces. That's it, 13 ounces. And then the three of them is 2.4375 pounds, or we're just going to say the three of these is 2.5 pounds. That's nothing. 2.5 pounds. With these, I can get 20 feet up into a tree. At least 18, and then put my Predator platform another foot, that's 19. And I'm comfortable at 19 feet. I'm not one of those guys that wants to go 30 feet. I don't. 20 is good for me. And a lot of these woods down here in South Louisiana and around here, we have thick woods, and you really can't get up too high in the canopy, or you're just not gonna be able to shoot. So that's what I did. So let's say, and the strap, another thing about the strap, to show you what I did on the strap. I have a Night Eyes tie that I tied with a cinch knot, or a fisherman's knot that cinches on there. And I cinched it onto a night eye tie at the end of the strap. And all I do is wind the strap up on it. When I'm done, I keep winding, and then the Night Eyes tie goes around, and then I put it around the strap button, and I'm done. I'm done. It's all wrapped up, and I can just put them back on my backpack, and then do my backpack straps. Good to go. And that's what I've done. So let's say I'm not using these, and I just have a short travel, and I want to go back to my Helium Hawks. Well, I didn't tear these up. So all I do is get my tools, take this V tree bracket off, just unscrew it, take this off, all three of them, and put them back on here, and then just get my tools, take all three buttons off of this aluminum square rod, and put the buttons back on here, and I'm ready to go with these. And these are easy to store. Then all this is the little aluminum square tubes. So that's it. That's a climbing solution that I have. And one day I want to go to our local park and video me using it, climbing up a tree with it, showing you my method with the climbinator and the stick. It's similar to the rest of the guys. It's similar to what Sean did and what Greg did, what the other tethered guys do. One other note, when I got the Helium Hawks in the mail, there was some assembly required. I thought maybe not, but there is. So you don't have to assemble the steps. The steps are on there when you get it out of the box. But, oh, and I like the way it locks into each other. They lock into each other. What you do have to assemble is the V brackets, these, and you have to assemble the buttons. You have to assemble the buttons on them. So those two things, and the instructions are really a little slim, to be honest. It just shows you what bolts are supposed to be included and one picture. But the way I matched them up, just to let you know, that you take the number of bolts. You're only going to have 3 of the big ones for the buttons, but you're going to have 6 of the bolts that are for putting the V brackets on. So just know that. That'll be easy to figure out. Real easy to figure out. It also comes with a hunting strategies DVD. If you want to get some popcorn and pop that in and check that out. So that's my Hawk Helium, not really unboxing, but review, and I've used them a couple times now, and I like them. I like them a lot. However, my caveat is the weight of them, and I would just use these going on a short distance. Now, if I have to hike somewhere, I'm going to use my lightweight solution. And I'll put the link below on these. And again, if you're going to DIY your own steps, I'm just giving you information. I'm not responsible for what you do with your own equipment and gear. What I do with mine is thoroughly test it first before going out hunting. I test it, make sure. But these are steady. I've tested them. So this is Parker, the Whitetail Gearhead. Remember to get out there and hunt and get you some deer and enjoy God's great creation.